Guys want pineapple? Okay.
Pickles and Dill think they're the same animal. I find them cuddling together all the time. We would take him for walks, and people would always do a double take with a little pig walking by. And then we go to do beach outings. They like to play in the water. They even look like twins. But I would never expect seeing their friendship, because one day we almost lost Pickles. I rescued him off a flooded farm when he was tiny. Hey, good job, buddy. At one point, he was just so sick. The vets told me he had 6 hours left to live. It was super scary. I was like calling my mom. We have to find a pig. I don't know, Mom. Just help me find a pig. I'm just lucky I found another pig in 6 hours. We did 2 blood transfusions, and he, thanks to Tickles, ended up being okay. Tickles saved my best friend, so I knew that I had to save her too. We found her a sanctuary. I really wanted Pickles to have a buddy, so we got Dill. My biggest concern was, is he gonna get along with my Frenchie? I was so relieved that they got along so well, and it was definitely love at first sight. Now they enjoy getting to go on adventures together. Pickles. Good boy. Thank you. I took him to an introduction to agility dog class. Pickles thinks he's a dog. He picked up on all these things so fast.
Good job. Good job, Pickles.
And of course, they like to create chaos. I feel like as they got older, they both became like the older brothers of the family. And Pickles is totally the boss. When I bring new puppies home, then he's like, all right, guys, you can come with me. I'll show you the ropes.
Good boy, Pickles. Are you being an uncle?
It makes me really happy to see them all together. I would never expect them became like the older brothers, but their affection just shows in how they can coexist together as 2 totally different species. It's adorable.
Good boy. Norman thinks that he's a cat, and Bubba thinks he's a dog. Norman thinks that it's okay for him to jump up on a table.
Huh?
And Bubba knew how to play fetch without any training. There's not a single day that I do not see them tackling each other and running after each other. Whoever would have thought that the big scary Rottweiler and this little cat would just play all day. I wanted a cat because I was home alone all the time.
Hey, boy.
And my husband was the one who always wanted a dog. I was a little nervous to get a Rottweiler because they're seen as aggressive. But once I did my research, I agreed to it. We put Norman inside the playpen and then let Bubba go up to it.
What is it, Bubba?
He would jump back every time Norman would make a movement. Those first few days, Bubba would only come up to Norman when he was sleeping.
Oh, see, he smells so cute. That's a puppy.
But as Norman ran by, Bubba joined in, and then they started running together. Hey, come on. One day I found the 2 of them in the crate together, sleeping, and I knew the rest would be history. Now, Bubba is always the one to start their games. And Norman is just running circles around him.
Who is it?
It took a while for Norman to be calm enough when Bubba came near him to try to lay down. And so every time they snuggle up, I just love it because it took a long time. But Bubba definitely thinks that he is in charge. He's a lion taking down his prey, and Norman never cares. It's hysterical to watch them. Bubba always needed a friend. And Norman broke all of the stereotypes that I had heard about Rottweilers.
Good boy.
Seeing them play together and snuggle together, it really is a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
I'm begging you before it gets dark.
Every day, my Great Dane, Israel, would slip underneath the fence to play with my mini horse, Barrett. They'll run around, jump up and down together.
He's like, come on, dude, we've got a limited amount of time.
He likes to eat with him, hay and everything.
Oh my god.
And then,
Hey.
I don't even think they know they're different species.
Keep going.
I have always wanted a Great Dane.
It's a cute puppy dog.
Then I found him, and he has not left my side since then. This is one of the biggest Great Dane puppies that I have seen.
Oh my god, dude, you're huge.
He was growing so quickly. He's not even a full year yet, and he weighs 180 pounds. He was outgrowing our dogs.
I don't know how. You gotta play with big guy here.
It was just really sad. So he was like, I need someone to play with me that's my size.
Okay, where is he going?
The first time I ever witnessed it happening, I was just like, oh, this is a one-time thing. And they would just kind of stare at each other and sniff and sniff and sniff.
He's like, are you alright out here, man?
But all of a sudden, he would slip underneath the fence and stand there with them. When they found out they like to chase each other, oh my gosh, it was a match made in heaven.
He's like, you're going the wrong way.
He will go to one of the windows and stare out. Do you want to play with your friends?
Hey, Mr. Horse.
If he could, he would be outside literally 24/7, 365.
Do you know that you're not a mini horse?
Currently, Israel has learned that he can ride Barrett.
What? No.
And Barrett brought him in with the animals. He melted into it perfectly, into their herd.
On the farm we have the cows, then the goats, and the 2 horses. 2 mini horses.
The other animals, they're like, it's just my mini and Great Dane being irritating little brothers.
He's like, I still can't figure out this thing behind you.
There is no other animal, I think, that could keep up with a Great Dane. We didn't know that Israel would end up building this relationship with this horse. They're very much 2 peas in a pod. They're just happy to be together.
People couldn't believe their eyes when they saw the 2 of them and asked us, can that be true? Is that really a deer and a dog walking together? But we knew Leo was a big nanny, her dad. Lulu would follow Leo everywhere and doing exactly what he is doing. Their favorite game was to chase each other around, like dogs do. It seemed the most natural thing in the world. But for the first few days, we feared she might not make it, because she was so weak. We live in the countryside on a modern organic farm surrounded by forests and fields. And Lu's mother dropped her off in the garden. We watched the fawn from a safe distance and waited. After many hours, Lu's mother came by once more and then she didn't. So we had to step in. Lulu had a slight limp and was really hungry. In the beginning, Ludovica had to be fed every 1 or 2 hours. And then Leo saw the fawn, licked it immediately. He thought, wow, it's a baby and I need to take care of her. Leo was absorbed in his role as a father. Leo showed her the farm and the yard and made her feel comfortable. And Lulu, she was looking up to him in everything. She was sniffing with him around. It was really nice to see that. Lulu learned a lot from Leo. She was a strange little dog. Leo taught her to be brave. And with all the discovery they did together, I think that helped her for her current life. She doesn't put up with everything and has a mind of her own. As Lulu grew older, she found new friends and lives in her natural habitat. But when they see each other from a distance, they recognize each other. She knows and remembers that she grew up here, and she will continue to remember it and not forget it. This is indescribable feeling to be able to experience something so unique.
I get this video from my husband and he said, "You're never gonna guess what's happening." A cat joined us on the walk. She sniffed him and he'll roll over onto his back. It was really sweet to watch, but I didn't think much of it. The very next morning, he would sit at the door and meow until we brought Coconut.
Go on. Come on, Coconut. Okay, come on. Come on. Good girl.
After that, almost daily, Bubba joined us on the walk.
Coconut, you see your friend? You see your friend? Go play.
I grew up with cats and a dog, and I'd never seen that before. When we moved into our house, we saw him in a neighbor's yard, and I thought he was a neighbor's cat. When he did finally make it over to our house, I saw he was very, very skinny.
Hello.
And that's when I thought, oh, he's a stray. We put out a bowl on the porch and started feeding him, but he did not trust us.
Hello.
Then we would leave our garage door slightly open so Bubba has shelter and water that's clean. One day, we got home with Coconut and Bubba was already in the garage. When we walked her in, we thought that he would get nervous or run away, and he didn't. That evening, Bubba and Coconut really hit it off. Something about Coconut helped him trust us a lot more.
He is here. Oh my goodness.
What really surprised us was one day, Bubba jumped the fence to come into the backyard and play with Coconut. He'll hide underneath furniture and kind of jump out at her to spook her, which is really funny. And then Coconut will kind of pounce on him and he'll wrap his arms around her.
You're playing hard this morning.
Coconut can be very pushy. She's young, she's just a big puppy. Bubba, he's an older man. He just wants to lay down and take a nap. But when she's around, he's like a kitten again. It's really sweet to see an older cat have some new life to him. I don't know what kind of life Bubba had before us, but I imagine it wasn't a good one. Here we are a year later, he has his place in our home now, and he knows he's loved.
You wanna go inside? Good boy.
And that's been a really special thing to see and to be a part of.